And in the midst of all this deterioration, I'm gonna fight. Look at this shit, because in the middle of all this, no matter how awful it looks, you have this pretty thing. Apparently this was built before things start to fall apart. And well, this is the venue. It's not as big as the one in France, but that was a big stadium. Or maybe it's bigger than it looks, but it doesn't look that big. So, I'm just gonna show you the madness, I guess. Yes, I can hear it already. And they're working on it as we speak. Well, it looks so small. Looks really small. Oh shit, it's not. Oh shit. That's quite big, actually. There we go. Certainly got the right vibe. And we got already spectators on the first day. Crazy stuff. Yeah, I have no idea if you can hear anything I'm saying, but it looks like you have a tight crew as usual in the IBJJF. Down here you have the spectators for flow grappling, they are grabbing the bite. So this is, if you're watching it online, this is the guys, you know, broadcasting it. And yeah, IBJJF, definitely smaller than Paris, but a decent sized venue. For sure. I'll go out so you can hear what I'm saying. So yeah, that is why it's gonna go on. I am on Friday, 5:06 p.m. so far. That time might change. It always does, and usually it changes to be earlier, and I hope that, because I think 5 is late. But even with my weight loss and everything, so it might be a good idea to have it late, because I don't know. Probably won't make the weight at the morning. I have to do something in the day off, you know. And I don't know when they allow me to weigh in, but I hope that if I can get 1 or 2 hours before the match, everything's gonna be all right. That gives me plenty of time to hydrate. So that's my biggest worry, because I'm not losing weight in the right way. I am losing water weight. And when you're losing water weight, you're losing energy. And yeah, energy is bad when you have potentially 3 matches. That's what I have. I start in the quarterfinal. And the funny part is I'm gonna meet a fresh guy in the first 2 fights, because I fight in the quarterfinal, but the guy I'm facing, if I win in the semifinals, he got a bye in the first round. So I'm getting a fresh guy in the first match, and I'm getting a fresh guy in the second match. So yeah, just hope I don't get, well, worst case scenario is I get the best guy in the second match, I guess. Because the first match I do have the energy, I should win, you know. But if I get the best guy in the second match, I might be so tired that he kills me. So yeah, I want to show you something else. Look at this shit. This is how you camp out here. You just pull up by the dead palm trees. And yeah, it's getting even worse over here. You have these camplets, and you can see they're just moving around. Apparently it's cheap. Apparently it's free. You just camp wherever you want at this beach. So, well, that's kind of awesome. If it wasn't such a dump. You know, you got pretty trees and shit, but the housing, everything is just left to rot. And yeah, basically those on the campsites are, I don't know, travelers, pilgrims, poor people, if you want. But I don't see any homeless people around here. Nobody's sleeping in tents and stuff like that. Even though they're really poor, they got some old thing of a mobile home, and that's barely holding together, and they just plant that somewhere and they live in it, even if it's not working. They just plant it. I even saw a guy tow one. He got a friend or somebody to tow it for him, and they towed it down to a lot, and yeah. So this is the true meaning of a mobile home. Not the one you put on trailers over there. Mobile home looks like this. Homes you can move. And you can see, it's not like they came yesterday and just spending the night, you know. They have a living here. They got generators, they got water, they got everything hooked up. And yeah, it's a tragedy, and it kind of makes me wonder, you know, kind of makes me wonder why this place is falling apart. I can't put my finger on it, because you got the Mediterranean, for crying out loud, right there. That should be a draw by itself. But 20 miles that way, you got Rome. I mean, help me out, guys. Wouldn't this be the perfect spot? You know, Rome, the Mediterranean, and this is what you got in between it. It makes no sense to me. This has a direct route to Rome, and it looks like a fucking dump. And this is not just this place. I can walk you 2 miles that way, and you'll see this shit all over. It's like it's a paradise being abandoned. And I'm thinking, why ain't there some rich people coming in here, swooping and buying this shit up? You know, because it has to be cheap, I'm reckon, you know, and just buy everything and build 2 big resorts, and just, yeah, you know what billionaires do, you know, they take old shit and they build new and they make money. But nobody's doing that. There's no new resorts at all in the 5 miles I've walked at this beach. Nothing. You have some hotels, but they are old crappy building run by Indians and Pakistani, you know. So yeah, I don't know. But this is what we got. People living in that, you know. You can see that has been just parked there for years, you know. And you have this everywhere. Behind it, they made a little lounge with 2 bus seats or something. Crazy shit. I don't know what that is. Some kind of shrine. Or somebody just selling stuff, I guess. Taking a nap, probably. Oh yeah, I forgot all about the napping. The Italian people do that. They do what they call siesta. And apparently it's the opposite of fiesta, which means party. So when they partied a lot, they have to sleep a lot. And they do that while they work. And I've mentioned this before, Italian people is among the laziest people I've ever experienced. You know, I've been here before and in other parts of Italy, and it's the same shit all over. They are lazy